Legalizing raw milk sales in Wisconsin. This push continues despite a veto in 2010 by then-Governor Jim Doyle.
The concern, the safety risks associated with unpasteurized milk. It's the reason the state's dairy and cheese industry, along with the Wisconsin Medical Society and a host of other business, farm, and health groups, heavily lobbied Doyle to veto that bill.
And as we said, the debate continues. Joining us with more tonight, Eric Phillippi from the University of Wisconsin Medical School. Thank you so much for being with us, Eric.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about raw milk in general, and for folks who maybe they didn't grow up on a farm, maybe don't know what this is, what are some of the concerns about this product?
Well, essentially what it is it's milk that hasn't been treated to eliminate the bacteria.
Right.
So you've probably heard of pasteurizing.
Yes.
Says it on all gallons of milk that you'll buy. Mm-hmm. This is unpasteurized milk. And so the concern is that there's a high amount of bacteria in the milk that could cause infections and be dangerous to those who are drinking it.
So would you say that it is safe for some people to drink it and perhaps not others? Because we do know that a lot of families in our community are drinking this, are choosing this route. Yeah,
it's definitely a choice that families make to drink raw milk. And the people who are most at risk are going to be children and the elderly adults. And so because their immune systems are not as capable as a healthy adult would have. And so, yeah, the concern is that the legalization of the sale of this milk would put those people at risk. But healthy individuals who understand the risks of infection, yeah, it could be fine for them to be drinking it.
Pasteurization is one of those words that we may not even think about. It's on all of our milk cartons. What does it actually mean? What is that doing? What's the process here?
The process of pasteurization is heating milk to a certain temperature that will eliminate most of the bacteria in it. So it's not boiling the milk, but it's heating it to a certain temperature for a certain number of seconds even.
And it kills that specific bacteria that some people are concerned about.
Exactly, yeah, it kills any bacteria that can't handle the heat, which is most bacteria.
What kind of bacteria, though, are we talking about? Because everybody has bacteria in our bodies, right? Every day we come in contact with it. What's so bad about this kind of bacteria?
So there are good bacteria that are in milk. In fact, that's the reason that yogurt is good to eat, is that there's healthy bacteria that helps our digestion and makes us stronger and more healthy individuals. The bacteria that's in raw milk, some of them that are dangerous would be like Salmonella, or Campylobacter. That's not a popular bacteria name that you hear everywhere, but a hot one would be E. coli.
Sure.
The same E. coli that you've probably seen in news stories. Maybe you guys have even covered. Yep. Same that you'll find in raw milk, and that's dangerous.
The raw milk debate has just been so hotly contested in our state in the last few years. People have been talking about it. Farms have been shut down because of it. Do you believe Wisconsin should permit the widespread sale of raw milk?
I absolutely do not. I think it's unsafe to be putting on the shelves of grocery stores where people who don't understand all the risks associated with it will buy this milk thinking that it's safe.
It's interesting that you bring up E. coli. We see a lot of outbreaks of E. coli around the nation, people potentially even dying. I mean, the cantaloupe recall that just happened, right? How is that different? I mean, some people live on raw milk. How is that not killing them, perhaps, because even though it has E. coli?
So one of the interesting things is most people who drink raw milk grow up on the farms that sell the milk. Okay. And so their immune systems have gotten used to a lot of the bacteria that can cause infection in us city folk.
Right.
And so the one thing that I think is really dangerous is that the people who this affects most, children and elderly adults, usually don't make the decisions on what kind of food they're eating. And so the people who are at risk are the ones who aren't getting to choose. And I think it's important that the government would regulate that to protect them.
The debate continues on this. Eric, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.